Hello and welcome to ACTV here at Arrington Ice Arena for the matchup between the NCAA Division III Adrian Bulldogs hockey team and the USA National Development Team. I'm Ellen Stanton alongside Matt Schnoes for tonight's broadcast, and it's only fitting since we have two goalies on the mics tonight to talk about the starting goaltenders.
My favorite subject for sure in goal for the visiting National Team Development Program is the 6'3" Adam Scheel. He's uncommitted, but he's looked pretty solid this year despite having some subpar statistics. In goal for your Bulldogs, number 35, sophomore Kevin Entma, 4-1-0, 2.02 goals against, and a .921 save percentage.
We have the first shot of the game here, as it is Scheel making the save there, and now here comes number 11, Tora coming down, as he stopped up in the Bulldog zone, and it's now Cockerell with it, who sends it over for Gilden. He takes a shot on the ice that goes wide of the net of Entma, and it will be sent down by Backnack, but this one will go for icing here.
Quick start for the Bulldogs. Get a quick shot on there. Scheel looked sharp. Short side sealed up. Nice and easy.
So after the first whistle of the game here, the faceoff will be on the blocker side of Entma here. Hervey having to stay on the ice to take the draw, as he took it against number 14, Norris, for the under-18 USA team. Dunn putting the pressure on there, trying to generate something in front of the net, but Butzo does a good job of denying him there. Now Dunn trying to clear it out. A bouncing one in front that went high of the net of Entma. Luckily, as Dunn directed it toward his own goaltender. Backnack gets hit hard on the boards there, and it's sent over, and here comes number 18 taking a shot. It was the defenseman Maniscalco.
Jumping up in the rush to make a nice play there was Maniscalco.
This one hits into the netting, so we will have another stoppage of play here.
These young guys on the National Team Development Program, some of them are 6 years younger than some of the guys playing for Adrian College, but you can't underestimate them. They're fast, they're strong, and they are really good hockey players already.
Yes, definitely an age difference, but if you look at the verbal commitment list, a lot of them heading to NCAA Division I schools. So a great test here for the Bulldogs. Bouncing around in front, taking the shot there is Seifert. Boy will pick this one up behind the net of Entma. He gets it up to McNair, whose backhand hits into the shin guards of Seifert. USA team doing a good job of regrouping in their zone and going down, and here comes Hernandez with it. Coming in to help out is Cockerell. Boy will send it around the boards again for McNair. He gets bumped going there. Good shot block by the hand of Brian Yim. Couldn't have felt good there. Yim gets a shot here, but Miller stops him from getting the shot off to Scheel. And now it's Cockerell with time coming through, sending it down deep into the zone. He was pressured hard there by the Bulldogs' Curry. Picking it up is Connor Armour, who had a great freshman season. Now in his sophomore season, gets it over for Boyd, who buries it.
Man, if you're Adrian College, that's exactly the start that you wanted. Get a quick rush, quick backdoor play, nice pass by Armour, great tuck by Boyd.
Yeah, beautiful pass by Armour there. Quite the playmaker Armour has been for this Bulldog squad. Tallying his 7th point of the season, his 4th assist. A nice blocker save there off of the shot from Tortora. And here comes Paquette with the puck into the USA zone. He's being pressured hard there by Kemp. Boyd there to help out the Adrian College goal scorer.
Trevor Boyd.
Boyd leading the team currently now with 14 points after his goal today. 6 goals, 8 assists. As Curry sends one that goes wide of the net. USA gaining control now of the puck. He gets it up to Tkachuk, but Tkachuk gets it stripped from him by Shellman. Shellman sends one down, but it's stopped up short in the zone by Norris. Norris is able to hold on to that one after the pressure from Rust, and a big rebound, but an even better save there by Entma.
No, that's a huge save there by Enma. Not the best rebound to give out. Kind of kicked it out to the weak side there, but able to locate it quickly and make an outstanding paddle save sliding across.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what the USA team was looking for, that big rebound off the far pad, but Entma with a great job of getting over in time as the USA sets up in the Bulldog zone. It is Doogie with it. Off the skate of Shellman in front. He comes over to help out number 4 for the Bulldog squad, Cooper. Shellman will join the rush here as he tries to get it down. But it is the USA gaining the Bulldog zone again. This one will once again go into the netting.
And just going back to that save by Entma, the thing that you're looking for if you're Donahue shooting that puck from outside is you want that rebound to the far side. You've got someone crashing. You want to make sure that you create a chance, and that's exactly what he did. But Entma just answered with an even better save.
Gaining possession of this draw is USA. It's sent up to the blue line for a shot that gets blocked, and another block there by Rust. A good job by him for giving up the body there as Hervey comes down. He fans on that shot as he gets pushed into the boards. Lisi comes in to help out, and so does Seifert for USA. The puck comes out. Lisi in the corner. And we have a penalty coming up here for interference.
Looks like Adrian's going to get the first power play of the evening now, too. Chance to build on this 1-goal lead early in the first period. Can't hurt when you're looking for your first win against the national development team in 4 years.
Let's see what the Bulldog power play can do against this USA penalty kill here. A wraparound attempt by McCloy, but he gets denied. This one goes into the USA bench for a quick whistle. Coach Krug elects to go with the power play unit of McCloy, Yim, Hervey, with Curry and McNair.
The Adrian power play is operating at 24.4% so far on this year, so a pretty good start for sure.
USA has possession here in the Bulldog zone. A high rebound there. Once again, will go into the netting.
So far, Enma's had to be sharp. Made a couple of big saves early. Definitely a fast start from both teams. Really quick hockey. It's good to see.
Only a little bit over 5 minutes into the game. We already have a 1-0 score here. Done with pressure behind the net. USA demonstrating a very aggressive penalty kill here against this Bulldogs power play. Dunn now has space to skate, and he'll send it up for Helms. He gains the zone. He'll send it around the boards, but his intended target was not able to receive it. But Helms will send it back for Dunn. He'll send it over and up to Armour. Armour coming down with Boyd. He sends it up for Paquette. He sends it back up for Armour. Almost taken away there by Tkachuk. As Armour tries to get a shot off, but it's blocked in front. Boyd coming in as he gets pinned to the boards. Helms comes away with it, sends it to the point to Dunn. Back for Helms. His shot blocked, and once again, high into the netting.
Just trying to thread the needle on that shot there. two guys in front. Not a bad idea. Maybe want to shoot that a little lower next time. Just create a rebound, because I believe it was Connor Armour right in front of the net. Could have jumped on that.
And as we know, the low shots with the screen in front, hard to see, especially with the rebounds coming out.
It's hard to control those. You know it's generally coming low, but you don't have a great line on the puck. So sometimes you just have to get down and make the save.
And here comes Norris. He takes a shot, but a good stick save there by Entma. He was able to close up the 5-hole that Norris was aiming for. And it's sent over for Hervey. Hervey up for McCloy. McCloy falls down on the play as he was able to get a backhand off. Entma warning his team that the USA penalty is over, as Yim almost sent a nice pass to Safert, who was coming out of the box. And it will be controlled there by Inamoto, who sends it for Maniscalco. Reedy now with it, but Hoy makes the play there defensively. Now it's sent up to Rust, who hits Cameron Cooper, who gets behind the USA defenseman. But we have another penalty coming up here on the USA team for a slashing call.
Good save there by Shield as well. Able to seal up that that hole in between the blocker and the body. Make a nice save. Equal to the task at the other end also was Entma on the penalty kill with a huge save to keep it still 1-0 Adrian.
Yeah, Norris was definitely gunning for that 5-hole there, but Entma doing a good job of staying focused down there. So the Bulldogs get another opportunity here to capitalize on the power play. Dunn takes a shot from the point, but it's deflected up high. Armour with it in front. He makes a move. Shield gets his pad out to make the save, but it will stay out of the net.
Big save again by Shield.
Armour sends it up for Dunn, who sends it over for Helms. Back up to Dunn it goes. Some nice passing in front there by the Bulldogs, Armour and Paquette.
This is a Bulldog power play.
And here's Armour with it again, sending it over for Helms, who takes a shot and hits the post. The best sound that Shield's gonna hear today. In front for Boyd, and Paquette will bury it here.
Not much you're going to do if you're Adam Shield on that one. Play came to the front of the net, and it just went right across the crease. Nobody picked up the sticks. Shield kind of got sucked into that near post trying to seal up and wasn't able to push across. He had already made one save going that way, getting those big legs out there, but wasn't able to do it again for the second time.
Yeah, he made a great save there on Armour. But like you said, just wasn't able to get that extra save there, as he's faced 6 shots so far tonight. And it's sent down. Shield will play it off the glass, helping his team break it out here. Curry will send it off the boards up. Backnack off the boards behind the net of Entma. He sends it back around, but it's no one there for the Bulldogs, but it was number 5, Konepke, there for USA. Gilden takes a shot between the legs of Lisi, but a nice job in front by number 17, Made, for the Bulldogs, as Hervey blocks a shot there. USA trying to send a long pass up again that they're unable to connect on. Schneal playing it behind his net. Dunn trying to keep it in the zone, but is unable to do so. It's sent over for Gilden. Gilden sends it deep into the zone, so him and Reedy can go and take the change. McNair over for Yim, but McCloy will be offside.
So far, Adrian's done a good job of really clogging up the shooting lanes when they're in their defensive zone, not giving the USA a lot to shoot through, doing a good job making sure those point shots are getting blocked or have to be directed wide of the net, making it much easier on their goaltender.
Kachuk controls this after the draw, but now Kachuk will be offside.
Just getting a little ahead of himself there. Made the play over, but he just kept going a little too quick. As Doohy just had to corral that puck and try and get around the defender.
McCloy off the boards will send it down. Icing is waved off. It will be Miller picking it up, sending it over for Norris. He sends a long one. It's called tipped off. So the icing is waved off as Emma had a little bit of a struggle behind the net trying to play it there as he had the pressure. And now here's Kachuk, but another offside call here.
You know, Enma just tried to wait a little too long to make that play. I think he was trying to wait for his defenseman to tell him what to do. Just didn't hear him in time and ended up giving Doohy enough time to get in and really pressure him on that play. Sometimes it's best to just get that puck and wrap it around the boards.
Armour against Slaggard here. Ferentz over for his D partner Maniscalco. Over for Slaggard, who sends it down. And a pass in front, and this one will get past Entma.
Great play there by the National Team Development Program. Got that pass right out in front. Really didn't give Entma much time to see that backdoor play. He almost got over, made the save, but squeaked through the arm. Just not picking up those guys on the back door.
Yeah, Cockerell was left wide open there, and he came down right in time to be in the right place to bury that one past the shoulder of Entma. Ferentz now curls in his zone as he has the pressure from Lisi. Ferentz able to send it up for Cockerell. Sends it down deep. Batchnak with a hard hit there. Hervey back to Lisi, trying to hit Batchnak with it, but was unsuccessful in doing so. And we have a Bulldog penalty coming up now as they try to center in front, and Hervey almost sends one past Entma there, but Entma was able to make the save.
Just a little bit of miscommunication at the Bulldog bench winds up in a too many men on the ice penalty. That's a tough one to take when you just gave up a goal, especially trying to come back, do the right things, and get going the right direction. And then you make a mistake like that. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, those are very frustrating penalties to take for sure, especially being up by one goal against such a skilled offensive team in USA.
The Adrian College penalty kill working at about 84% this year. Very solid, but we'll see how they handle this national team program's power play. Lots of speed, lots of size out there.
It's kept in at the point by Hughes, who sends down to Barrett, who gets it in front and absolutely buries it. It was number 16, Mismosh, who goes bar down on Entma, as we have the replay of that power play goal by the USA team.
And Mismosh just left wide open in the middle of the box there with a chance to tee up a one-timer and go short side on Entma. Not really anything Entma can do on that play either. When you give a guy that much space and that much time to kind of get a shot off, this guys that are that skilled are they're going to get it done.
If you give them the opportunity, they're definitely going to take those there. And just like that, the game is tied at 2. As here comes the goal scorer, Miss Mosh, coming down. Butzo with a nice backhand off the glass to send it out. It's up for McCloy. McCloy with a nice move, but it's pushed easily aside by Shield.
Mismosh has 12 points on the year, so you've got to expect that if he gets a chance, he's going to bury.
McNair sending it up for Rust.
27 was scored by number 16, Brent Mishmash.
And now it is number 13 for USA in Amato coming down. The battle on the boards here with Matson able to get it out, but it's up to the point to Miller, who sends it over for Norris. Norris comes down and hits a post there. And now it's Tkachuk sending it in front, but a good save there by Entma off the shot from Norris.
And that's an important save too. Already given up 2 goals back to back like that. You don't want to get caught with that third one.
And we will have an icing call here.
Great awareness as well on that save by Entma to know that that man was there and just go back and seal that post really quickly. Get his blocker over and make that save.
Entma has looked very solid so far tonight for the Bulldogs, as he has all season here. Boyd tries to send it over for Paquette, but it goes between his legs. Coming away with it is Doogie. He comes down, he's pressured there by Helms as he was able to escape the hit from Helms. And it's Cockerill, but Helms is able to send it over to the open ice for Boyd to pick up. He's able to chip it into the USA zone to get it in deep. And now here comes Tortora, but he loses it there, but he stops up to hold on to it. But he is pressured by Paquette, and another penalty coming up, a high sticking call on Paquette.
Not sure I agree with that call on Paquette there. He came up under the stick of Tortora there, lifted his stick, brought it up. I thought it was a clean play, but I'm not the one with orange stripes on my sleeves, so.
Yes, I would definitely agree. Is a little bit of a soft call there.
Big penalty kill for Adrian here after giving up the quick goal on the last power play. You want to come back and really do a good job killing this one.
And the stick breaks as it was Ferentz trying to take the shot.
Look for Adrian to try and clog the lanes a little bit more again on this penalty kill. They started out the game doing a good job of it, and then they kind of got away from it in the last few minutes, so we'll see if they can get back to doing that.
Miller tries to send it back for Cockerill, but in doing so, he makes USA have to regroup here. Miller sending over for Tortora, and it's Cockerill picking it up, but a good play there by McCloy to get his stick in the lane, and he'll send it all the way down. He'll go on the chase as Shield did not see him coming, so now Shield has to buy time, and he did a good job in doing so.
Nice patience by Shield, not to panic when he felt McCloy on him. Just make McCloy try and force him, and he didn't do a good enough job.
Very seasoned play there by Shield. Ferentz over for Hughes. It's back to Ferentz and back to Hughes once again here. Up to the point is Ferentz. And off the stick of Madej is able to clear it from the Bulldog zone. So USA will have to regroup once again here with 30 seconds remaining in the penalty to Paquette. Reedy here on the boards as he was pressured. Boyd picks it up in the corner, sends it around, but it hits the neck of Reedy. And he looks like he is hurting here.
Looks like he's shaken up a bit. That one got him in a weird spot for sure as he heads back to the bench.
Back to full strength.
A good penalty kill there by the Bulldogs.
That was exactly what they needed in this game. 2-2 game, go right back on the penalty kill. You got to make sure that you kill that one off, and they did exactly that.
Definitely can build some momentum off that penalty kill. Gilden sends it in front for Seyfert. Tkachuk coming off the bench to bring it in. bouncing puck there as it hit off Shellman, then bounced in front of Emma, but he was able to make the save. It's in front for Seyfert, who was all alone. But Emma was there to be big for the Bulldogs as he makes another pad save here. Kachuk trying to come down, but it is the Bulldogs defense making a great play there as Lisi rips one that goes wide, and he'll get a second opportunity, but Shield will be there to deny him. And it's Seyfert now coming down. He has Doogie and Kachuk with him.
Hard pass to handle for Kachuk there across the ice off the skate, but he did a good job almost handling that really perfectly.
Doogie gets it into the Bulldog zone. He sends it over for number 5, Konepke, who is coming down off of D. Lisi goes down, but Konepke will get there. And he takes Lisi down.
End of a long shift for Lisi, and you could tell as he was skating after that puck, just didn't have a whole lot in the tank.
Doogie picks it up. He lost it as he was trying to send it over for Norris. And Armour was there to intercept that pass. And it's sent up for Matson now. Russ stopping up in the zone. A strong play there by Russ to maintain possession. A shot by Helms that never gets through. Battle on the boards here is it is Russ with Hoy supporting him. Rust and Hoy come out with it, but now here's Cockerill. Hoy does a good job of getting back, and a nice stick play by Helms, and it's behind Entma, and Hoy with a great save there to prevent USA from getting their third goal of the night.
Great job by Hoy to just get in and poke that out the back of the crease there. Dangerous play sometimes, but as long as it gets out and doesn't go in your cage, that's all that matters.
And we're going to have another penalty coming up here on the Bulldogs as Yim will be going to the box for hooking.
This one seems a little more agreeable to me. He was behind in this race, reached in to try and get some advantage there to get to that puck. Just brought his man down. That's going to be 2 minutes every time.
Yeah, if Yim wasn't being beat on that play, he might have been able to get away with that. So 1 minute remaining in the first period, and the Bulldogs will be on the penalty kill.
Hoping to build off a great penalty kill on the last one.
Miller catches it off the bounce off the boards as Ferentz winds up and takes a shot, but a good pad save there by Entma. As it goes down, McNair here to pressure. Ferentz able to easily send it up for Miller with USA getting it deep into the zone and hit the netting, but the ref missed that.
They'll get that one, though, as that one gets deflected into the netting on the clear. Good idea by Entma, too, to just kind of rim that around, try and get it out any way you can.
Yeah, smart play by him with 25.9 remaining in the first period. And the faceoff will be in the neutral zone. Hernandez coming in the zone. Kachuk will pick this one up off the boards. Kemp in front. A good play there, but it's not able to generate anything. Hernandez gets it down for Seyfert. Up to Konepke. Back over for Seyfert. But that'll do it for the first period. And we'll end the first with a 2-2 tie here.
National Team Development Program just run out of time there. Weren't really aware just how little time was on the clock. Otherwise, they probably would have taken a shot after one of those passes that they made across the seam.
But we have a great game here, and we'll be back shortly for the second period here on ACTV. And we're back for the second period action, on ACTV between the USA Under-18 National Development Team and your Adrian College NCAA Division III hockey team. I'm Ellen Stanton alongside Matt Schnoes, and we have a tied game here at Arrington Ice Arena. And Matt, what were your thoughts from the first period?
Thought it was a quick first period, lots of chances both ways. Both teams did a good job clogging up the shooting lanes for the most part. Both gave up a power play goal and a couple of breakaways too. So it's been an exciting game. I'm looking forward to getting going here again.
The Bulldogs will start out on a penalty kill here, as Yim is in the box. Miller sends up for Norris. He's able to get into the Bulldog zone. He tries to leave it in front, but no one there. Miller over for Doogie. Kachuk sends it around the boards for Norris to pick up. Who gets it up to Inamoto, but back down to Norris. He goes over to Miller. Miller walks down. He gets the shot, deflected in front as well by Kachuk, but Etma doing a good job of making himself big in the net. And it's Doogie once again back up to Miller. Another shot, but an even better save there by Entma.
Not a huge goaltender, Entma, but he does a good job maximizing his size, really playing on top of the crease when he has to, and making sure that he just seals up those holes.
Yes, compared to his goaltender partner, Dylan Kelly, who comes in at 6'5", Kevin Entma comes in at 6 foot. Blocked in front there by Hoy, as there's only 4 seconds remaining in Yim's penalty. Maniscalco sends it down as Yim comes out of the box, but this one hits up into the netting here.
Another solid penalty kill for the Bulldogs. Did a good job pressuring when they needed to, and then making sure that their sticks were in the lanes and really taking up the extra space that the National Team Development Program had.
Picking it up off the draw is Tortora. Up, but a nice shot block there by McNair as he chips it back past Maniscalco. Yim gets it up, Helms sends it down, and it goes past McNair, and the USA team will be able to clear it. Icing is called as Helms is able to beat out Cockerill to the puck.
Really hoping that Adrian College can get a couple of more shots going in this period. You want to really test Shield. He hasn't seen a whole lot of action, especially lately in this game.
A shot high there, blocked by Maniscalco. Slaggert sends it up, and it's back for Curry. He sends it up for Made. Sends a nice pass over for Boyd, but he just can't control that one. And looks like it was in the body of Curry there as it finally dropped out. Paquette battling there. Hernandez is able to pick this one up as he sends it over for Safer, who turns around to try to hit Mismosh with it. And a nice centering pass up for Paquette, but this one will go on net for Shield to make the stop.
Good to see Scott Reedy stepping back out on the ice for this shift. Took a puck off the side of the neck late in that first period, kind of on a wraparound play. Wasn't really sure if he was going to be all right, but he's back out there now for the National Team Development Program.
Yeah, that was definitely scary to see as Boyd rimmed it around the boards and it just hit him right in the neck. Kachuk coming in to help out down low as he stops up and gets hit by Madsen, but he's able to successfully send it over for Hughes. And it's up off the boards. Kemp will send a long pass up to Barrett, who hits Kachuk with it, but the U.S. team will have to touch up for offside here. Russ sends it down. Shield sending it up. Kachuk is able to get in the way of the Bulldog defenseman, but it's still in the Bulldog zone as Hervey was trying to send a high one over him, but was not able to do so. But now Hervey will come away with it. He has Lisi with him. He takes a shot, hits in the glove of Shield, but bounces back out. But now battling on the boards as Hughes will be able to skate away with it. Batchnak able to get there, send it back for Lisi. Batchnak once again goes off the boards. A very smart play as he found Hervey on the back door there.
Lisi was almost able to get a stick on that and put it in an open net too.
And now here comes the USA team the other way. McCloy steps in to send it up to Yim. Yim coming down. He takes a shot, but it's stopped by the pad of Shield.
Great save by Shield there on the 2-on-1. Defender did a good job only making the shot the option, and Shield shut it down.
McNair trying to make a move in front there, but he is turned down. Boy picks it up off the boards. And here comes Doogie. He comes down on a 2-on-3. Gilden will have to pick it up in the neutral zone to regroup for his team. A long pass over from Inamoto over to Norris. And here's Cockrell now in the Bulldog zone. His shot hits off the skate of Yim. McNair will pick it up there. Miller will send it over for Inamoto. And it's up. But a nice pass and shot, by Tortora. But an even better save once again by Entma. And here comes the Bulldogs down into the USA zone. Setting it up for Armour, who tried to get it over for Helms. But it hits the stick of the USA player instead. So now here comes USA back down the other way. High off the glass, but it hits into the netting.
Just one too many passes on that last 3-on-2 for Adrian. Made the drop pass, really should have just taken the shot with a couple of guys crashing the net. But tried to make that extra pass, ended up going out the other way. Didn't cost them, which is good, but sometimes you just have to shoot the puck and worry about whether you should have made the extra pass later.
Yeah, Armour is quite the playmaker for this Bulldog squad, but he had the shooting lane open. Nade behind his net, sends it up for Lisi. Batchnak was unable to control the high puck. And the rebound there, but Lisi comes in to help out as he falls down.
Great job by Lisi to tie that man up going to the net, making sure he can't get on that rebound.
And
Delayed penalty against Adrian here.
Ferentz in his own zone as Shield will make his way to the bench. So the USA team has an extra attacker here as Shield was able to get to the bench. And the Bulldogs still have not gained possession of the puck yet. And here comes USA into the Bulldog zone. It's up for Reedy, who leaves it for Ferentz. Ferentz takes a shot, but a nice shot block there by Yim, who gives up the body. But now we have the whistle for the interference call.
Once again, Adrian will go on the penalty kill. Already have a few penalties in this game. Really got to try and stay out of the box. This will be their third penalty of the game already. Don't want to give the National Team Development Program that many chances.
Gunn tries to send it out, but it hits into McCloy. And McCloy will go to the bench here, hunched over. And it's sent back down, but the USA team ices it here.
Good idea to try and stretch the ice, get behind the Adrian defense, but Reedy just wasn't able to handle that one off the wall. A little bit of a funny hop, it looked like, and just right over his stick and down the ice.
Yeah, they definitely have been trying to make the stretch pass all night here. Barrett taking the draw against Boyd. Hughes quarterbacking this power play, sends it up for Barrett, who sends it over for Cockerill. Around the boards he goes for Reedy to pick up. Taking the shot is Gilden, getting a tip in front is Reedy, but nothing comes of that, so USA will set up again here. The Bulldogs penalty kill doing a good job of keeping them at the outside. Gilden over for Reedy. Barrett picks it up and sends it up for Hughes, who had pressure on him, so he sends it back down. Cockerill in front to Reedy. Gilden trying to bat that one out of the air, but he takes a big swing and a miss there. And it's Cockerill now coming around again. Up for Gilden. Gilden over. Back up, it's Hughes controlling it now. Barrett will walk down. He'll send it in front for Reedy, who tries to center it in the slot, but instead hits a Bulldog player, but Hughes is able to keep this one in. Barrett takes a big shot there, and it's saved by the pad of Entma. Hughes with another big shot. Looks like it hit the stick of Cockerill in front and deflected wide. Dunn trying to send it out, but it hits Hughes' skate, so it'll stay in. Gilden with a big shot and a rebound off the boards is put away by Cockerill.
And you know what? That all started about 45 seconds earlier. Matt McNair got a chance to clear the puck and didn't. He tried to skate it out, had his stick lifted. USA came right back in the zone and set up. They just kept working it around and eventually got that shot from Cockerill. Great shot, really playing off those boards well, just ripped it home.
Yeah, the USA team did a great job of moving it around there.
Sometimes you just have to take your medicine and ice the puck when you're on the penalty kill. Give yourself a chance to regroup, change a couple of guys if you can, but at least get a little bit of a rest.
Especially against this high-powered USA team. You don't know when you're going to be able to get those rests on that penalty kill. The third power play goal scored in this game.
USA now 2 for 3 on their power play.
Hervey over for Lisi, who takes a shot, but it's into the glove of Shield, who will hold on for that one with 11:11 remaining in the second period here.
That's a good shot there by Lisi. It's one of those things like we talked about in the first period with Doogie, trying to shoot for that far pad. Difference is this one's a little farther out into the glove side. A lot easier to control that rebound.
Yim coming in to take the draw. He takes it against Slaggert, and Madsen wins it up with a quick shot from the point by Shellman. As McCloy will send it up, Shellman will keep it in again. He will send it down in the corner. As Shellman fell down in the play, as Kachuk was coming down, he sends it up for Tortora, and it's over. But there was no one there to retrieve that one. Trying to center it in front to Kachuk, but it hits the Bulldogs' stick instead. Madsen will send it off the boards for Yim. Yim beats out the icing, and Shield leaves the crease. Icing waved off as Yim could have had a good attempt there, as the net was empty.
Not a great play by Shield. Tried to send it around, just didn't get over top of it very well, and almost left the net wide open for Yim, who was just cut off a little bit trying to wrap that around.
Not a good sign for the Bulldogs, as Yim went off the ice very slowly, and he's hunched over on the bench here. Looks to be in a lot of pain as Armour regroups here. Sends it back for Made, very closely in front of Entma. The far pass is intercepted by Hernandez, and he comes down and he sends a backhand that goes up and over the glove of Entma to make it 4-2.
Ill-advised pass there, trying to go back across the ice for his defensive partner. Really didn't work out very well at all. Picked off and just led to a scoring opportunity there. And that'll spell the end of the night for Kevin Entma, bringing in junior Dylan Kelly for this game. Not sure if this was kind of a plan. It is 9:54 to go in the second period, so they could have been trying to split. Either way, Dylan Kelly will see action tonight.
Yeah, I was wondering that if they were going to split this game anyway. as it's sent down. Made up for Paquette. Armor there in the zone. Boyd trying to make something happen there, but it's saved by Shield. We have some pushing and shoving going on in front of the net here.
Not much you can really say other than Entma played a really good first half of this game. I mean, you can't blame him on those 4 goals. Couple of just tough plays for him. Made a lot of good saves. So we'll see Dylan Kelly now and hope that he can continue to do the same kinds of thing that Entma was.
Yes, Entma definitely had a very good night here.
Sometimes the stats just don't reflect the way the game went.
Lisi sending it down. Kemp will pick it up here, the captain of this USA team. It's sent over. Barrett is able to control it. A high one over the shoulder of Dylan Kelly. And it goes down. Hughes on the chase here. Lisi putting pressure on him. A good job by Lisi to stay with that one. Hughes around the net. Around the zone he goes. Batchnak sending it out up for Hervey. Hervey coming in, taking a shot that gets tipped wide.
Great save there by Shield.
Yeah, it looked like that hit the tip of his stick there.
Either the tip of his stick or the leg pad. Either way, that's a great save on Hervey there. Hard to judge those drives, whether they're going to go across the net or shoot that puck, especially on that off wing. So great job by Shield to stick with it and make the save.
After, I believe, a hand pass here. USA not allowed to change. Face off on the blocker side of Shield.
You are really seeing the speed of the U.S. National Team Development Program coming into play in this second period. They are flying all over the ice, just making plays and causing havoc.
What a play there by McCloy, who fell down in the play but still got his stick on it to send it over for Yim, who got a chance, but he missed wide and high. It's in front. Butzo down there to play it.
Not often you see Butzo down that low in the offensive zone.
No, Butzo, a very big defenseman for the Bulldog team. He comes in at 6'6". Very stay-at-home defenseman, Butzo is. And here comes McNair. His shot misses wide. Dunn will pick it up off the boards. He sends it back down for McNair. And it's good to see for the Bulldogs that Brian Yim is okay.
Got a good opportunity, too, when he came back on the ice.
A good chance in front by Kachuk, but he just misses wide. Over for Konepke. And it's behind the net. Dunn will pick it up. Dunn will send it up. And it goes past. Shield comes out of his crease and whipped on that one a little bit.
That's the second time he's misplayed a puck like that.
And Kachuk comes down and takes a shot, and it squeaks past the post and the leg of Dylan Kelly.
I'm not sure that he saw that release necessarily. Kachuk got that drop to him right in the slot. Might have been a defenseman in the way of Dylan Kelly there. Either way, it's a goal for the National Team Development Program, and Brady Kachuk buries.
Kachuk definitely has some good hockey sense in his blood, as both his dad and his brother have spent time in the NHL.
Both of them scored a lot of goals too, so you've got to think that that's something that's just in the family, as Matthew Kachuk scored that really, really nice goal against the Arizona Coyotes a couple of days ago.
It's up to the top. Inamoto tries to send something down, but it gets deflected in front. Shellman jumping up on the play to join here. He sends it over for Russ. The big rebound off the far pad. And it will be Cooper back as Mattson does a great hustle there. And this is a bad hit there on Helms.
He was turning, trying to get back into the play, was Helms, and he got hit hard there by Tyler Inamoto as he turned in the offensive zone.
Yeah, he got hit right in the head there as the net is off. Shield not pulling it back on.
To be fair, I don't normally move it back on either. I wait for the ref to do it just to create a little extra time for the team. Sometimes you're just trying to do whatever you can to give your guys a little bit of a break, especially going into a penalty kill. Some of the guys might have been on the ice. You want to get the rest that you can get.
And Amato getting 2 minutes for that hit. So the Bulldogs get another opportunity here on the power play.
The Team USA goal scored at the 12:44 mark.
McCloy has it in the corner. He moves it up.
Assisted by number 24, Sean Doobie.
Hervey unable to keep it in the zone there.
Of the second period.
And it's down to Yim, who sends it up for McCloy, who gets a good opportunity, but it hits off the blocker and goes into the netting.
Just skied it a little bit there, got in front, tried to elevate really quickly. Good job by Shield to occupy the space in the net and not give McCloy anything to shoot at.
Yes, a very good job by him as he has looked very solid here for this USA team. Stopping 14 of 16 shots so far. Yim wins it cleanly back. Yim walks down with it. He sends it for McNair, with Yim trying to pick it up off the boards. And it's around, and it will be Kulitarsi. Hervey winds up. It's pushed aside by the stick of Shield. Back up to Hervey it goes. He sends it over for Kulitarsi. And a good shot block in front by Barrett as Dylan Kelly will play it over.
Dangerous play by Dylan Kelly there. Had a rolling puck, not really a whole lot of options, so he tried to flip it away.
Yim sends it up for Paquette. Paquette over for Hervey. We have another delayed penalty coming up here, this time on USA. So we'll have a 5-on-3 here as it's a hooking penalty.
That's a good job by Yim just to go up the middle of the ice, force the defender to make a play on him, and Quinn Hughes just has to take a hooking penalty to slow him down. So now we get to see Adrian go 5-on-3. Hopefully take advantage of some space, take some time, set up a play, and get a good shot on goal.
Yeah, they'll have a lot of space here. Armour steps in. He takes a shot and hits off the chest of Shield. Done now with it. Some passing on the top here. It's back over. Down to Armour. Armour will send it back up for Dunn. Dunn picks it up, sends it up for Armour. 21 seconds remaining in Inamato's penalty. Boyd tries to make something happen there.
Great defensive play in front to block that pass.
Dunn now over for Armour, trying to go backdoor for Yim. And Amato out in 5 seconds here. Boyd back for Armour. Up for Dunn and a shot that beats Shell High.
Great shot there by Corey Dunn on the one-timer. Beat Shield's short side. Just an absolute rip. The U.S. team had done a great job of collapsing down, making sure that they weren't allowing shots to get through and passes to get through the middle of the ice. But the puck squirted into the corner, and just the angle of that opened it up.
And it looked like Lisi, the assistant captain of this Bulldog squad, was trying to get another second back on Inamato's penalty.
Looks like he was lobbying to make sure that that penalty had not expired, but I believe it had just ran out, and Inamato was out on his way out of the box. as Dunn scored that goal.
So we resume 5-on-5 action here as Dylan Kelly will jump on that one to make the save with 4:16 remaining in the second period.
This national team development program's done a great job of getting players from all over the country. It's really good to see just how much the game has grown. I mean, they have 3 players from Florida, 1 from Texas, one from California, a couple from Illinois, Pennsylvania, just all over the place. So you're seeing just the growth of hockey in the United States, and it's wonderful to see.
Yeah, it has grown quite a lot. I do believe that USA had the most draft picks this year at the draft.
I do believe that is correct.
USA controlling the puck as we have another delayed penalty call here as Shield makes his way to the bench. 6-on-5 here with the extra attacker for USA. Hernandez up for Barrett. Barrett over for Seyfert. Seyfert stops up, finds an option in Hernandez, who sends it down for Barrett over for Cockerill. Up for Gilden it goes. And it's Cockerill now sending it down for Barrett once again. As he walks up, he sends it down, but it will be stopped now with an interference call on the Bulldogs.
Gonna see this dangerous U.S. power play again. Already 2 power play goals on the night. And just, you know what? They've done a great job of creating space and taking advantage of the opportunities and finding a way to score. So Adrian's got to find a way to slow down, maybe collapse the box a little bit, bring it in, clog up those shooting lanes, and just make them shoot from outside the dots.
And it's Curry going to the box now.
Adrian College penalty at the 16:50 mark.
Coach Crew going with the penalty killing unit of Hervey, Lisi, Butso, and Dunn. Butso stops that one high. As it's sent down, Shield quickly sends it back up for Barrett to send over for Reedy. Reedy tries to send it over, but Yim intercepts that one. Great job by Yim here on the penalty kill to put the pressure on this USA power play. Hughes sending it up for Barrett. Barrett goes over for Gilden, and a good blocker save there by Kelly. The battle here as it comes out. Butso with a lane there to send it all the way down. So the Bulldogs can get a full change here.
Shield does like to try and move that puck up ice whenever he gets the chance. So Adrian's got to be careful when they're making changes on the penalty kill to make sure that they put it in a spot where Shield's got to take some time before he can move it up.
McCloy sends it down. Ferentz sends it up for Maniscalco, who sends it back up for Ferentz. And it will be Kachuk leaving it for Ferentz here. 16 left to go, and USA will capitalize on this power play with 1:23 left in the second and 14 seconds left to go in Curry's penalty.
Once again, just through traffic, and doesn't look like Dylan Kelly could see that puck. Just wrist shot from the point, hit the post and goes in. Not much you can do as Dylan Kelly on that play. Just tough break again for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, as we saw from the replay there, had a lot of traffic in front of the net. Helms over for Kulatarsi. And it's sent down. Hervey will chase it down. Good speed there by Hervey to beat out Knepke. Lisi sends it back for Bachnak, but it will be picked up by Kemp. And here comes Cockerill. Sending it high one for Norris. It hits the pants of Norris. They're battling here, and we have a slashing penalty coming up here on the Bulldogs.
That penalty is just not acceptable at this point in the game. And it looks like he just got a misconduct as well as he was heading to the box. I mean, you can't take a penalty like that when you're getting beat the way you are. You got to give yourselves at least a chance to score a couple of goals here, and being on the penalty kill against this team is not the way to do that. Turned around, took a little bit of a retaliatory slash, knocked the stick right out of his hand. Now we've got to make sure that Adrian can kill this penalty off.
So Armour will go to serve the penalty here. Not a very disciplined penalty there by Bachnak, as I'm sure Coach Krug is not happy with this. Done there to put pressure on Hernandez. Sayford up for Inamoto. As it's deflected high. Butzo sends it up as Boyd will be able to send it all the way down with 1:30 remaining. With only 5 seconds left to go in the second period. As Shield fell on the play trying to get back to the net. But that'll do it for the second period. The Bulldogs trailing USA 6-3 here.
Not the kind of period you were looking for if you were Adrian College. Came into the period tied, and then it just kind of got away from them. They started running around a little bit, trying to wheel and deal with this national development team, and just the speed that they have makes it hard to keep up with and really play at that same kind of pace sometimes. So sometimes you just have to take your medicine and work a little different game to try and keep it going.
And we'll be back shortly for the third period action here from ACTV. We're back for the third period action here on ACTV. I'm Ellen Stanton alongside Matt Schnoes. And going into this third period, the Bulldogs are trailing the USA U18 National Development Team 6-3. And Matt, looking forward to the third period, what are the Bulldogs going to have to do here to get this lead back?
I think the biggest thing the Bulldogs have to do is they have to shut down the speed of USA on the outside. They've got to take away that space, really force them to go to the wall and just ride them out, get physical with them, and then take the puck back the other way and capitalize on their chances. That's going to be the difference for the Adrian Bulldogs in this game. That and staying out of the penalty box.
And the Bulldogs will start on the penalty kill here as Batchnak is in the box. Kemp leaves it for Konepke, and Tkachuk will pick it up here. Tkachuk coming down with a lot of speed. And it's sent around the boards. Butzo there to play it back around the other way, and he will send it all the way down so they can get a fresh pair of legs out here on the penalty killing unit.
And that play by Tkachuk is what I'm talking about. A guy going down with that much speed can only cause problems once he gets into your offensive zone. If you can take away his space right around the blue line, maybe force him to make a dump in and change things up, that can help you out a lot defensively in this game.
The shot that misses wide there. 20 seconds left to go now in Batchnak's penalty. Up to the corner for Cockerill. Helm sends it down. He gets up to Yim, who helps it get out of the zone. And that'll do it for Batchnak's penalty here.
And the Bulldogs are back to full strength.
So the Bulldogs with a good penalty kill there to start the third period. As Ferentz buys time behind his net. He sends it up for Slaggert, but he was unable to control it there. So it will be the Bulldogs coming the other way with Hoy leading the charge, sending it down a high one on the glass, picked up there by Paquette. Now Armour will send it up for Boyd, but Boyd's shot will never make it to the net. And a good blocker save there by Shield, but the puck will go into the netting here.
Excellent save there by Shield. Didn't really see it until the last second, but was able to get his blocker there, direct that out of play, and get a whistle early on in the third period.
So the face-off on the glove side here of Shield. Armour in to take the draw. He wins it back. Boyd takes a shot. Shield did not know where that one was, but he is able to jump on it to get the whistle here.
I think Shield almost expected that one to have snuck under his pads, but he was able to seal in time, and it just sat right down in front. There's another good save by Shield on the short side.
On the boards, Reedy battling there. Miller coming in to help out Boyd. Tries to center it in front to Paquette. It's bouncing around. Armour controlling it. As Reedy put the pressure on him, but Armour was able to keep the control there. And it bounces back over to the boards. It goes down. And it will be Madej leaving it for Curry. Nice D-to-D play there by the two freshman defensemen for the Bulldogs. As it is Mismosh. But Matson strips it there, sends it up for Boyd. Boyd with it. Sending it down for Matson. Matson up for Curry. He takes a shot, but it hits the wrist there of Barrett as he looked like he was hurting a little bit.
Definitely in a little bit of pain as he got back to the bench, and this one kind of bounced out in front for Kelly to cover.
Yeah, definitely a good job of Kelly and paying attention there, as that could have been a very bad bounce, but he was able to jump on that one to make the save.
.22 shots apiece for these teams, which is a little surprising if you've been watching this game. Kind of feels like the USA has had a lot more opportunities and chances, and Adrian has had a lot more shots from the outside in this game to really even it up. So what Adrian's got to do is just get to the net a little bit more, really just use their bodies, be physical. Is a good save there by Kelly on the tip.
Kachuk picks this one up. He's pressured there by Butzo as Hervey gets hit hard against the boards. And it goes down for Konepke to play it up for Seifert as he has time in the zone. Done around, up for Rust. Rust trying to send it up for Yim, but it will be Gilden now. Behind the net is Gilden. Yim doing a good job of being patient here, trying to make Gilden make the first play as he makes the pass up to Cockerill. And it's done up for Rust. Rust is able to hit Yim with it. Yim leaves it there. Looks like Russ might have a problem with his skate there as he had a couple falls here on the play. And it's Doogie coming down. He sends it around the boards for Cockerill. Cockerill in the corner, sending it up for Maniscalco. He was unable to keep it in the zone, but he will bring it back down into the Bulldog zone. It's over for Cockerill. The USA doing a good job of finding the stretch passes here.
Adrian's given them a lot of space in this game to skate with the puck. And that's really what's led to a lot of the goals, is just having so much time to do whatever they want with that puck.
Shield playing it back to Maniscalco. And it's up for Tortora as he takes a shot. Kelly looked like he was leaning the other way there. He was anticipating the pass, but Tortora's shot misses wide.
Looked like that pass started to go across the net and got blocked, and Kelly got caught sliding one way, able to plant and get back, but that shot did miss the net.
Here's Paquette coming down. He leaves it for Boyd, who rips a shot, but it's easily saved by the glove of Shield.
And those are those outside shots that I've mentioned in this period already. You want to get a little bit deeper into that slot area if you're going to let that shot go. He had a little bit of time and space. Just take an extra step in, take that shot, maybe make the goaltender make a little bit tougher of a save here.
Yeah, definitely make Shield's job a little bit tougher here as these shots are tied here at 23-23. Reedy comes down. His shot is blocked by Kelly. It's up for Barrett. Kelly back in his net. Makes the save deep in his crease.
Dylan Kelly's a big goalie, 6'5", able to play a little bit further back and get away with it because he just takes up so much space in there.
Curry now with it here. He'll go behind the net of Kelly. He stops up and goes up for Yim, but he's unable to hold that one, so Miller will send it back. Curry gets his glove on it, sends it up for Yim, who gets past Miller, but now he has Inamoto. And Inamoto will be going to the box once again as he took out Yim very low there.
Yim is down in the corner right now as we see the trainers heading onto the ice. Yim hurting just a little bit on that play for sure, favoring that right leg of his. He beat Inamoto with a great move, and just Inamoto kind of went in a little bit too aggressive and just took him out at the legs.
We saw Yim go off in the second period with what it looked to be a leg injury, and Inamoto will be leaving this game here as he's getting a 5-minute major.
Not often you see a 5-minute major for tripping, that is for sure, but in that situation, I guess it's hard to argue with the way Yim did go down. Sometimes you just have to make that call as a referee.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised on his first penalty, too, that he didn't get the head contact penalty as he really targeted the head of Helms there.
Now Adrian gets to work with a 5-minute power play. This could be a huge turning point in this game.
And Seifert will be serving the 5-minute major for Inamato. Helms with a good backdoor attempt, but he just whiffed on that shot there.
Looked like he double hit that one. Just got it a little behind where he wanted to and hit it up and then just got it with his stick the second time.
Armour taking the draw there. Helms sending it over. Kemp will get it over for Boyd, or sends it over, but Boyd in the way there. It goes down for Dunn to chase it here.
The 5-minute major for kneeing and a game misconduct. That's Inamoto, 5 minutes for knee.
Dunn will move it up. He'll leave it for Armour. Armour up for Helms.
Ends up being a kneeing penalty for Inamoto, and that would be why he got the 5-minute major in the game.
Yes, kneeing penalties can be very dangerous. Boyd with a good chance in front, but the toe of Shield will make the save.
Looked like it just rolled off the stick of Boyd a little bit as he tried to make that move and wasn't able to get a good shot away.
Kelly looked like he struggled a little bit with playing the puck there. Boyd sending in front. Hervey getting the second chance there.
There's a really good save by Shield.
And here comes Tortora the other way, who leaves it for Kachuk, who sends a bad angle shot on net, but Kelly will make the save there. 3:25 still left to go in the USA penalty. Curry sending it down around the boards. He goes. But USA will come down, and it will be Cockerill getting behind everyone. But Kelly makes the big save on Cockerill to keep this game at 6-3.
Big save there by Dylan Kelly. If they want to have any chance of coming back in this game at all, he's got to keep making saves like that. Really good pad save on the second shorthanded breakaway that Team USA's had in this game.
Kelly stops that one up for Dunn, who has a lot of time here. And he uses it. As he does a good job of staying on his feet there, but USA will send it right back down for Kelly to once again stop it here and hold it there for Helms. Helms coming up now.
Adrian really struggling to get set up in the zone on this power play in the last minute or so. Just constantly chasing the puck back into their own end. Here we go. Nice little setup.
Dunn sending it over for Helms. Helms checked there by Barrett. Barrett picks it up. He sends up for Reedy. Reedy takes a shot. Dylan Kelly has some trouble controlling that one, but he does, and he jumps on it to make the save.
That's another really good save by Dylan Kelly. Pass came out of the corner. Reedy off the bench on the shorthanded opportunity. Not often that you're going to get one of those, but he got a good chance on the one-timer. Dylan Kelly was equal to the task.
Yim taking the draw here against Doogie. It's around the boards for Butzo to pick up. Butzo against Doogie there. A little bit of a height difference there as Butzo's 6'5", and Sean Doogie comes in at 5'3". Butzo down for Yim. Back up for Butzo, over. Pass attempt, shot attempt by McNair there. As it goes down, Dylan Kelly will send it up for Butzo. 1:25 left to go in the penalty to Inamato. As Yim sends a long one up for Butzo, who tries joining the play here again.
Not often you're going to see a puck out of the reach of Butzo. Just a long pass and a long reach for Butzo, but just a little bit too far.
McNair will send this one down. Shield comes out of his net, but he's unable to play that one. Under a minute to go in Inamato's penalty. It's up for Dunn. Dunn down in front. McCloy over for Yim, and Yim gets a backdoor attempt but just misses. And Shield makes another good save there on McCloy as it's back up for Dunn. Over for Butzo. Back up to Dunn. This Bulldog power play doing a great job here of moving the puck.
Couple of great saves there by Shield as he swallows this one up too. That backdoor play on that save by Shield on Yim was something else. Puck was moved 3 times really quickly in succession. Ended up backdoor. He made a great stick and blocker save. And then the puck bounced out, went to the other side, and he found his bearings and made another save right after that. So he's definitely doing a good job on this penalty kill.
And it's good again for the Bulldogs to see Brian Yim back on the ice and doing well after the scary injury that it looked like he took.
Second time he's been dinged up in this game, but he's shown a lot of determination, a lot of grit, a lot of character coming out and playing after both of those little knocks.
Dunn sends it down. Paquette will go over to play this as he's hit hard by Ferentz.
Team USA is back to full strength.
Kelly will play it around the boards for Hoy as it is now 5-on-5 action once again. With 8:05 left to go in this third period, USA leading the Bulldog team 6-3 here as Shield will cover that one.
Shield looked a little shaky early on in this game. Kind of had some bad rebounds, some puck playing issues in the second period. But overall, he's been very, very solid tonight, making 25 saves so far. Few of them have been really, really good. So, I mean, if you're the Bulldogs, you just got to keep throwing the pucks on net and hoping that you find those rebounds again. Because at the end of the day, that's how you're going to find a way to come back in this game.
And the USA team ices the puck and Batchnak's out of the box now too after his misconduct penalty. Herbie trying to tie up Seifert there. Made is able to get his stick on it. Off the glass he goes. But it's sent back. Tortora tries to make an attempt, but a great defensive play there by Hoy as Cockerill and Kemp run into each other there. Lisi's coming down. He gets taken down. No call here.
Good job by Seifert there, back checking hard. Got on the right side of Lisi and just kind of nudged him down to the ground.
And here comes Cockerill with the speed that you were talking about earlier. Sending it in front, but it will go off side here.
That was really close. I thought he might have even made it back in time to keep that on sides. Really, really a good display of just how fast these players are. Came off the bench and almost made up all that space to beat that puck there.
So the face-off in the neutral zone here. 7:12 left to go in the third period. McNair off the boards as it's sent up. Trying to center in front for Reedy, but he's unable to do anything with it. Gilden goes back. He has McCloy on him. Shield will jump out of his net to make the save here to cover it for 6:51 left in the third.
Very good decision there by Shield. Looked like there was a little bit too much pressure. Didn't want to put his defenseman in a vulnerable position, so he jumped out on that puck. Just covered it up to make sure that nothing crazy happened in his own zone.
And it's sent around the boards by Kulatarsi. McCloy sending it down deep. Shield once again out of his net to play it up for Reedy. Reedy with a nice move around Paquette, but it will be sent back down into the USA zone for Konepke to play it. Back down by Kulatarchi. And it's picked up by Armour, and he takes a good shot, but the shoulder of Shield denies him.
Another big save there for Shield. Armour got a good chance in the slot there. Really came out of nowhere, but Shield shut it down again.
A good job by Dunn to pick up his head there, or he would have been hit hard. Tkachuk sends it over, back up for Tkachuk. As it's sent up, Butzo there to pick it up. He sends it over for Armour, who gets it for Boyd. And here comes Ferentz with a lot of speed down into the Bulldog zone. Tkachuk there to support him, up for Miller. It's sent down and around the boards again. Tkachuk hits Helms hard. Tkachuk trying to center it in front for Norris, but Norris is unable to do anything with it. And here comes Russ taking a big shot off the blocker into the netting of Shield.
All of these rushes that the U.S. are getting are just a result of their speed through the neutral zone. They get 2 or 3 steps, really get rolling downhill, and all of a sudden they're through the neutral zone in a flash, and they've got time and space to make a play. Adrian's just having a hard time slowing them down at points, and really USA's just taking advantage of it so far.
Matson taking the draw against Seifert. Kept in by Helms. Stick in front of Kemp. Denies the Bulldogs from getting the shot on net. Boy pinching down now. And here's Seifert with it. Sending it over for Maniscalco, but it will go for icing.
These 16, 17, 18-year-old kids are really, really solid tonight. All of them making good decisions in the right spots at the right time, taking advantage of mistakes. It's very impressive to watch kids this young be this good at hockey.
Lacey off the board, sends it wide of Shield. Batchnak picks it up. He sends it for Hervey, who takes a shot, but he's denied by Shield.
Once again, a good save by Shield. Just stayed sealed tightly against that post and made sure there were no holes. 2-on-1 here.
And here comes Hernandez with Maniscalco. Hoy with a good job to lay down to make that play. As he comes in now to support. Batchnak sends it up, but it's to the stick of Maniscalco. Bounces off the boards onto the back of the net. And here's Helms picking it up.
On that 2-on-1, Hernandez almost lost that puck with a mishandle, but was able to get it back and still force Hoy to make a play sliding defensively to break up that 2-on-1.
Shield had it behind the net, and he was able to play it up. Tortora sends it up for Mismosh, who takes a shot, but it's saved by Kelly. Konepke tries to send it over for Slaggard, but he is unable to do so.
Big hit there by McNair.
And here comes USA offense once again. Mismosh with it. Sending it on net. Kelly unable to control it right away. McCoy does a good job of protecting his goalie there, as Kelly is able to hold on to the save.
Great job by the defenders to make sure that Kelly has the chance to really hop in and grab that puck after it sat out off of his body. And a great job by Kelly to keep battling for it. I know some guys might just let that sit there, maybe hope their defenseman clear it, but Kelly being proactive makes sure that nothing else can come of that opportunity.
Gilden doing a good job of using his body there to shield the puck. The battle in the corner. The puck comes out. And here comes Armour. He has Boyd, a 2-on-1 with him. He sends it back for Curry, over for Armour, who just misses the net there. A great play.
Great play on that 3-on-2. Curry's pass was just a little bit behind Armour's stick and feet, and Armour was unable to get his wrists turned over to direct that on net. Instead, he just kind of chipped it up, and it looked more like a lob wedge than it did a 4-iron.
Butzo up for Hervey, but it will be Gilden who plays it for USA, who sends it up for Doogie. He sends it down. Cockerell there as he's hit by Batchnak. Farron's unable to hold it in. Lisi comes down to pressure. Maniscalco over for Farron's once again as USA gains the zone, and a big shot there by Norris beats Kelly glove high.
Great little area pass there. I believe that was Cockerell with that area pass from the top of the circle. Just left it out there for Norris to beat his man. He was strong on his stick, kept it on the ice, beat his man to the inside, and just let a rocket go over Dylan Kelly's shoulder. Nothing you can do if you're DK in that situation. The guy's just down too low.
Yeah, great shot there by Norris, perfectly placed. 1:33 left to go in the third period.
And that is the first time that the national development team has scored 7 goals in a game since November 1st of 2016 against Team Switzerland, by the way.
And here comes Russ down. He leaves it for Matson, and Russ gets an opportunity, but he just misses the net. And throwing it again on net is Kulatarchi.
Doesn't that feel like the story of the night, though, for the Bulldogs? Just unable to capitalize on so many scoring chances. And there's another one that just bounces away from an empty net.
Yeah, Kulatarchi had another great shot there that had a big rebound come out. And this one goes into the Bulldogs bench.
Scaring a couple of the coaches in the process. They weren't quite ready for that one, looking the other way.
Yeah, I definitely did not see that one coming.
I've been on the other end of that. It does not feel that good.
50.6 seconds left to go in this third period here. The Bulldogs are out shooting Team USA. It's over for Kemp, who takes the shot, but it goes into the body of Kulatarchi, who gets hit, but he's able to send it out. And here comes Russ down, doing a good job of protecting the puck there, but he gets outnumbered. Yim comes in to help out, but it will be Kemp for USA, sending it for Kachuk, who quickly sends it back for Kemp, and back to Kachuk it goes as he gets tripped up by McNair.
McNair will take a penalty there. Just trying to neutralize the speed of Kachuk. Reached out, held on to him a little bit, brought him down, and that's going to be the penalty with 20.6 seconds remaining.
Definitely not the way you'd want to end the game here on the penalty kill. It'll be interesting to see what the Bulldog penalty kill can do here against USA.
It is fitting, however, as the Bulldogs have ended each of the first 2 periods on the penalty kill in this game.
Cockerell here with it. He takes a shot and beats Kelly high once again.
That's that same area for that shot that Norris just took, a wrist shot up high over the glove of Dylan Kelly. Just a tough shot to stop sometimes there. Cockerell got it away. Been even a little longer since the U.S. scored 8 in a game, September of last year. But they've converted on a lot of chances in this game, and that's really been the story.
They have a very high-powered offense, this USA team. And so many of these players we will continue to see go on to the World Juniors and possibly the NHL as well. A lot of them going to be playing NCAA Division I hockey as well. But that'll do it for the game here at Arrington Ice Arena with the Bulldogs falling to the USA National Development Team 8-3. But what are some of the key takeaways for this Bulldog squad?
I think the biggest takeaway is it probably wasn't as bad as the score indicates. If you find a way to score on a couple of the chances that you had at different points in this game, you really can see a different game here. And maybe just locking it down defensively, shutting down that speed a little bit more, finding a way to put bodies on bodies, make guys, force them to dump the puck in, really, go chase the puck, play that way, and really you could have limited a lot of the chances that happened. But at the end of the day, Team USA has a lot of really, really talented, really skilled, really strong, really fast young players, and they showcased that talent this evening.
They definitely did, but that'll do it for the ACTV broadcast. Make sure you stay tuned to ACTV tomorrow at noon for the NCAA Division III women's hockey team as they take on Finlandia, and then as well for the women's ACHA Division I club hockey team as they take on Liberty University. So a great matchup of games tomorrow as well. But for Match Knows, I'm Ellen Stanton, and we'll catch you next time.